friends, and welcome back to New Economy online stream. I'm Christina, and today we have a highly experienced lawyer, legal advisor for ICO projects such as Globecast, USAT, Lavish Crypto, and etc. But before we start, let me introduce you our sponsor, Crypterium. Crypterium is building a mobile app that will turn cryptocurrencies into money that you can spend with the same as cash, shop around the world, and pay with your coins and tokens at any NFC terminal or via scanning the QR code. So let's get back to our guest. Welcome, William Cartmell.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for participating. I've looked through your LinkedIn profile yesterday, and you're the director in Australian blockchain company. Can you tell us more about it?
Blockchain and AI was set up last year, obviously during the crypto boom. It's a consultancy firm that offers legal services, developers for blockchain, business development, business plans, and it also is connected to a few hedge funds which are able to invest in large-scale projects.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that was pretty short introduction. Okay.
Yeah.
So you provide a lot of services for projects, right? So is it
Yes.
still profitable to target at ICOs?
It's only profitable to make money from the ICOs now, the ones who have managed to raise the money. So, and they've seemed to be coming back getting various, on the legal side, contracts and that done as obviously the regulations continue changing. Business development with my company, there's still a lot of demand there due to obviously everyone's after some form of investment or to bring up their pitch decks and white papers and that. But the rest of the stuff has sort of gone quiet now.
Okay, and do you deal with like Australian ICOs or with ICOs all over the world?
I deal with ICOs all over the world.
Great. What is your regular day at work like? Is it just a regular day like for everybody, or there are kind of specialties?
Most of the employees are spread around, so there's not a purpose office, but the regular day is normally 18-hour days, depending on which countries are ringing in to answer questions and take on clients. So generally start up answering emails, talking to the clients, and also then doing the work that's required for them to get it out as quick as possible.
I see. And do you have employees, or you're just there by yourself?
There's one business partner, and then currently right now I've got a law students come in to learn about blockchain and cryptocurrencies. He started today. So it's just
obviously, I see. Okay, so obviously you like daily have a lot of ICOs comes to you, and later have you got like really excited about the ICO who just came to you and invested by yourself in that project?
I have invested in one project. Like during the boom time, we were getting up to 60 to 70 ICOs a week approaching us for various sorts of work or investment. Now we're lucky to get 3 or 4, and we've also picked up our due diligence to weed out obviously the scams and that. But there was one ICO I invested in, is actually in Australia. It's called USAT, and they develop a lot of patents and scientific technology and then sell it off.
Was the investment profitable for you?
Right now they're getting ready to put their tokens onto the open market, but there's an expectation it'll go up because they've obviously own about nearly 60 or 70 patents.
Do you think that this crypto winter affects your business? Like we just talked about, like you had 10 ICOs and now it's only 3 or 4, but in general.
It's affected the business in obviously companies approaching who are after the general ICO services, but I'm starting to pick up on a lot of inquiries to do with STOs and more traditional tech companies who are after their Series A, B, and D funding and seed funding to do all the legal work for them, and also business development to help them obviously seek more investment.
Yeah, and where should ICO find their in like investors now? What is the best region for them to target?
A lot of the money for anything to do with blockchain and cryptocurrency is coming out of Asia right now, mainly China and Taiwan, and they're mainly registering a lot of the companies in Singapore
Hmm.
because it's a crypto-friendly regulations.
I see. And what do you think about the future of ICOs?
I think the time of ICOs are finished. We're now sort of moving into STOs as the government is starting to crack down because a lot of people have lost a lot of money during the collapse. We've known people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, unfortunately they did.
Yeah.
And do you think STO will help people to solve this problem? I mean, will it be safer for them to, to buy security tokens?
I think there's an inherent risk with any form of token. It's just the same as shares and forex trading and all that. There's always a risk, but with the compliance and that, it'll probably minimize the scams and people just stealing money out directly from underneath you.
Hmm. I see. And is STO becoming popular in Australia? Because I'm now currently in Japan, Tokyo, and not a lot of people know about STO here. So,
Um,
what
in
is the
Australia,
situation in
when
Australia?
you go to meetups and that with STOs, there's some people know about it, but the crypto market in a whole with ICOs have been very, very, very small in Australia. There's only, I think, in the last 2 years, been maybe about 20 ICOs overall launched within Australia because the
Hmm.
government has cracked down pretty quickly on them.
I see. Okay. So, after a quick break, I will discuss with William the most important steps, on his opinion, to become a crypto lawyer. What laws do you have to know and what license you have to get? For that, we will switch our live stream to Newconomy Club. If you want to enjoy company of our guest, ask him questions, and see the rest interview, please sign up by the link. See you all in 2 minutes.